Hi and welcome to your Power Maths. Let's start off today by singing 5 currant buns.
5 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day. Put a currant bun and took it away. 4 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came a girl with a penny one day. Put a currant bun and took it away. 3 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day. Put a currant bun and took it away. 2 currant buns in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came a girl with a penny one day. Put a currant bun and took it away. 1 currant bun in a baker's shop, round and fat with a cherry on the top. Along came a boy with a penny one day. Put a currant bun and took it away. Put a currant bun and took it away.
Fantastic. So we went from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 to 0. Well done. Right, so this week we are going back to looking at our cherry diagrams, okay? But to start off for today, because it's a Monday, we're going to get ourselves back into the groove of our Power Maths. I have given you a Discover page in your packs. Here it is. So in your Discover page, have a little look at it right now. Pause the clip and just have a look at everything you can see in that picture. Brilliant. What did you come up with? You could see people, flowers, grass, bushes, sky, clouds, pots, pavement. Did you come up with all of them? Did I miss anything? So here it is. And the first question says, how many flowers are there all together? So we're going to have a little count, aren't we? Now I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to move my camera down so you can do it with me. So here we are. So to make sure that I don't count them more than once, I'm going to cross them off when I count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha! So all together, I have 7 flowers. So down here, I'm going to try and write the number 7. If you can't do the number 7, you can do your dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now the next question says, how many butterflies are there all together? All together means all of them. So again, I'm going to use my pen and cross them off to make sure I don't count them more than once. And I'm doing that because they're all higgledy-piggledy, aren't they? They aren't in a lovely straight line and we can't move them to make them in a straight line. So it's easier if we can cross them off. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! So there are 8 butterflies altogether. If you can't do your 8, because that's one of the trickiest ones, we can do our dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! Now here's an extra question for you. Are there more flowers or are there more butterflies? What do you think? Yes, 8 is bigger than 7, so there must be more butterflies and fewer flowers. Fantastic. Now there's 2 more questions. We've got how many pots are there? So these are pots. And how many clouds are there all together? So you've got to count the clouds. Now, I'm not going to do that bit for you. Otherwise, I've done all your work for you. So see if at home today you can answer those questions. Now, I'm hoping you want a challenge and a bit of a step further with this. So what I would like you to do is have a quick go on a piece of paper to draw some small cherry diagrams. And then on here, I would like you to choose one of your answers for today for your whole. So I'm going to choose my butterflies, my 8 butterflies for my whole. So now I've chosen that as my whole, I can start working out where I can put things. So come and join me down here again. So in my whole, I'm going to have 8. Okay, so I know in all of my holes, I can write 8, or I can do my 8 dots or 8 lines. And then I've got to work out what are my 2 parts. My 2 parts make my whole. So it's best if I get some counting equipment out. Here's counting. I'm going to use nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we know they're not all the same size. And that's fine because we just know there's 8 separate pieces, don't we? So 8. So what if I move 1 down here? What would be my other part? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha! So 1 and 7 make my 8. Let's write that down before I forget. 1 and 7. So my 2 parts, 1 and 7, make my whole 8. Let's try again over here. This time I'm going to move 2 down here. So 2, and then what's my other part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! 2 and 6 make 8. Let's write that down before I forget. 2 and 6. So you can keep going until you've found all of the ways you can make the number that you've chosen. Now I chose my butterflies, but you might want to choose to start thinking about your pot whole with how many flowers you can see, which is 7, or how many pots or how many clouds you can see. So choose one of your answers and then see today if you can take it a step further by filling out as many cherry diagrams for that number as you can to work out how many different ways you can split, or should I say partition, that number. Please let me know on Dojos how you get on. And tomorrow we move on to still looking at cherry diagrams, but looking at it from a slightly different angle. So join me tomorrow to find out more. Thanks, bye.